Hello, I'm Luke Natter and welcome to Best Replays of the Week. In this episode we have an E5 staging a comeback, an ELC doing a bit of everything, and a Pigeon going nuclear on Lakeville. Here we go! Let's kick off with a scout game from the EU region, where Mr. Gamer 27 takes an ELC out for a drive on Malinevka. The French roadster zooms out onto the field, spotting the first 3 targets right away. Mr. Gamer does a few handbrake turns to pass the time before parking the ELC behind a bush. Spotting damage climbs above 3k before somebody decides to ruin the fun. Mr. Gamer isn't going to stay where he isn't welcome. The ELC has almost reached safety when a shot from a tiger comes close to ending its run. That was a bit unpleasant. Then again, the tank is still operational as the assistant score climbs past 4k. Maybe a bigger bush would be safe. But boring. The ELC has a very powerful gun for this tier, so let's see what it can do. The tiger deserves some payback. Nice, but let's not stay to fight a duel. Uh-oh, there's another tiger up here. A real turret would come in handy right now, but then it's not like the tiger is in its element either. Mr. Gamer slows the battle down, taking pot shots from the bushes. Watch the clock, mister. Time is starting to run out. The Reds attempt a base assault, but it doesn't go well for them. Although missing the shot on the RT is hilarious, it doesn't change the outcome. Its fate is sealed. Remember that the Tiger 1 is still out there? Mr. Gamer does, and heads across the field to sort it out. Great evasive driving turns a kill shot into a tracking shot. This could have been bad, but Quick Fingers here completes the repairs in a split second. That tiger misses his shot as our Mr. Man pounces. Nice work, but is there enough time to finish the job? Yes, there is, and with 4 seconds to spare. What a nice game, both active and passive scouting, as well as some direct combat. The ELC can be a powerful little beast in the right hands. Okay, what's next? How about a crucial contribution from the American servers? Mitchell817 brings a T110E5 to highway, giving 110% effort. The E5 is tough and versatile, but the enemy lineup looks fearsome as well. This will not be easy. Let's get this party started. The next mark is an E100, which retreats after a few whacks. Another top-tier foe receives the same treatment, but this time the opponents get in a lick as well. Luckily, it's just track damage and soon fixed. And besides, like they say, payback's an itch. Like, you just want to scratch it. Mitchell keeps fighting. Soon claiming the FB is the first kill. A defender gets wrecked, as does another tier 10 TD. Good go, but the Reds are 3 points ahead. Mitchell keeps firing, following the targets after they retreat out of sight. A brief window of opportunity is enough when the gunner is on the ball. The Schwarzpanzer becomes kill number 2. Soon followed by an IS-7 for number 3. 2 against 4 is decent odds, especially as our champion's chariot is still in fine repair. The Borset goes down without any trouble, but someone has invaded the base. Hopefully the Jagdpanzer can keep things under control at this end. Ouch, that stings a bit. Their capture is almost done, so there's no time to lose. The Kappa tries to run, but that's not going to happen. Away with you. The Jagdpanzer has done well enough, so now Mitchell can take it from here. There's still an SPG, but our champion isn't in the mood to chase it around. And besides, time is starting to run out. As it happens, the enemy went to cap as well. Its only hope is landing a blind shot. Well, two can play at that game. Neither one hits, which is just as well as our capture is further along. Victory by capture. Nicely done, Mature 817. A 6-kill Top Gun is somewhat modest in this show, but you did a lot more than that to carry the game. Now back to the European region where Infindra defends the base in an M41 Bulldog. This battle is an encounter on Redshift. Our defender's early game is, well, let's just call it a mixed success. Things pick up after a while though, as long-range fire support brings in a couple of kills. The battle rages on, lively, but with nothing particularly unusual. Fast forward. When the opportunity arrives, a Panther gets clipped down without mercy. Infindra expends ammunition like it's going out of fashion, but things are actually going pretty well by the time the capture starts. The bar moves slowly when playing Encounter, even with 3 in the circle. Our Bulldog heroically arrives, successfully taking out a Stroke. Oh, a Porsche Tiger? Well, I have shells remaining, but not enough to get the kill. That was quite smooth. Running into a VK is a bit awkward, especially since the reload isn't done. Luckily, that's what teammates are for. Nice save, Crusader Arty. Sadly, there won't be any more support, however, as Infindra becomes alone, 1 against 4. Since the Crusader saved our hero, avenging is in order. Also, Top Gun. The red SPG is hiding somewhere, but first it's time to deal with the capture. Emptying the magazine leaves one capper dead, and the second one badly mauled. Waiting out the reload here is far from safe, but Infindra decides to take the chance. On the plus side, there's nothing the Ferdinand can do. As soon as the gun is ready, it's toast. Now then, why didn't their SPG try its luck? Oh, I see. The player has either crashed, quit the match, or it had teammates who told it to play Sudoku. Either way, it's GG. Let's look at the results. 4.6k damage, 9 kills with the bonus SPG, and of course, dealing with the capture as needed. Infindra is a worthy defender. Now let's open up the throttle and head full speed into Top Gun mayhem. The battlefield is Lakeville, on a European server, with a nuclear Pigeon planning to wreak havoc in a T-3485M. The lakeside road seems quiet, so Pigeon relocates to the edge of town. Hey look, a tasty little morsel has appeared. Nom nom nom. An EOC gets away for now, but there's plenty of others to choose from. Like this rival T-34 variant, it's just as good. And it's not like the EOC has the sense to stay away. Off to the garage with you. What was that? Pigeon would love to pay the Hellcat back in kind, but it has to settle for the KV-85 for now. Black Prince takes a solid whack, but it doesn't want to continue the fight. Maybe the Hellcat would be visible now. Nope, still hidden, unlike this brave fool. Shall we continue the fight, Your Majesty? There you are, Hellcat, finally. Pigeon's tank is too banged up to just charge at the foe, so we'll have to wait. But not for long. A suicidally brave Skoda steals the spotlight for a while, and when Pigeon turns back to deal with the Hellcat, a more heavily armoured tank destroyer takes its place. The thick-skinned machine disappears from view, but Pigeon is confident that it's still there. When it reappears, Pigeon puts a few shells into the more vulnerable parts for good measure. A helpful teammate slows things down, but it won't save the 88 for long. The Hellcat finally gets what's coming to it, but the 88 kill goes to the interfering T-67. This is almost over, but there's still a few kills to be had. A dead teammate senses a crucial contribution opportunity, might as well say yes. Facing the Leo could be dangerous, but our top gun makes short work of it. That just leaves a Hummel, and there's no way that interfering T-67 is getting the kill. The SPG tries to run, but an ammo rack explosion ends the match with 10 kills. 10 kills with a slightly artificial crucial contribution as the cherry on top. What else is there to say? A solid carry and a well-earned top gun for a nuclear Pigeon. For the finale, we have another indestructible mouse, commanded by Laman the Beast from the American region. The battle is an encounter fought once again on Lakeville. The Beast heads straight for the town, scoring the first kill on a juicy Tier 10 medium tank. A rival mouse throws down the gauntlet, but it's hard to have a proper duel with all these lesser foes swarming about. Here we go, how about you, sir? Or dame? The vets don't quite seem to get the concept of a duel though, as the Beast ends up in a furball fighting everyone at the same time. Like in the Royal Rumble, it's probably best to get rid of some of the weaker performers first. The Rumble ends up as a clash of titans, three-way affair, but I have a feeling they won't be playing fair. If this is to go anywhere, the second fighter needs to be removed from the picture. Okay, Mouse, how about now? Just me and you now. And gosh darn it, more of your goons. The Reds gang up on our champion once again without mercy, but the Beast stays focused. Your time is up, Mouse. Auf Wiedersehen. This is starting to get dangerous though. Better start dealing with the nameless henchman. Don't you know who I am? Next to go is the Indian. Elsewhere, the remaining enemy team swiftly collapses, and although the Beast gets one last hit in at the end, it's all over. Let's take a look at the carnage. 9,095 points blocked and over 8k dished out. 7 kills is nice as well, but what really impressed us was fighting half the enemy team on your own, and more importantly, you lived to tell the tale. That's it for this episode. Oh look, another mouse. What do you guys think about that? Yeah. Interesting. Right, I need to go. I'm Luke Nella, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.